there's two questions that people ask. They ask, do you still have it? And did you get a prosthetic? And it's no to both of those. Because in my mind, I was like, well, they didn't give me the option to keep it, first of all, but I probably wouldn't have kept it because if you saw the ultrasound, like it was gnarly. And I just didn't want that anywhere near me. Yeah.
Bigger than your other nut?
Yeah, very much so. There was, I think when I got the paperwork, they said that the tumor was 3 centimeters by 1 centimeter. So, it's not a crazy amount, but if you imagine that inside something, and then if you imagine like, you already have, I don't know if you ever have this problem, but when you're walking, like stuff gets in the way down there,
Yeah.
So when it's, however much bigger, 3 square centimeters bigger, you definitely notice. And so also I didn't have the option because they had to send it off for additional testing after.
Got it.
So it got sent to Stanford, got all chopped up. People have asked me, they were like, you should get it like cast in gold or something. It wears a chain.
Dude, that'd be genius.
It's like a Game of Thrones kind of thing with like the eunuch, right? Where he's got the necklace with his balls in it or something like that. But no.
Does he have his balls in his necklace?
Yeah, I think one of the guys who works on the wall in Game of Thrones is a eunuch, and maybe I might be thinking of a different show. But
I haven't seen Game of Thrones in a minute.
I think that's Game of Thrones, and I only know that because I watched Game of Thrones for the first time like very recently. But yeah, so and then apparently there's a prosthetic, and they asked me if I wanted it, and I said no, and why have more down there? Like I'm more aerodynamic, pants are more comfortable, I'm lighter, right? So in my mind, all 3 of those things were a win. And thinking about sitting on a bike with like one less ball was kind of an attractive option.
The first thing that comes to mind is if you did get a rubber prosthetic, it would be a dope party trick to like pull out your nut, like put it on a table and like smack a water bottle down on it and like not even be like phased.
Dude,
that'd be hard.
That's actually such a missed opportunity right there. Huh.
That was the first thing that popped into my mind.
Wow.
That and the person who like your nut went somewhere and it's definitely like whatever when they did the testing to see if it was like spreading throughout it or some shit, like they definitely pocketed that shit and it's sitting in someone's like basement right now in like 100%. A vat of vinegar.
Yeah.
Like some slimy doctor and like
some dude's like
yeah that's mine. Yeah. I mean body parts go for a lot of money, dude.
Dude, so true.
Wait, okay, you're right-handed.
I am right-handed.
What testicle do you still have?
The left.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Okay. So are you off balanced at all?
No.
Okay. And you have millions of sperm, obviously. Unlimited sperm.
Kind of. It's still that because of the surgery and because I'm doing chemotherapy right now, my count is like pretty impacted. So it's basically a big question mark. Like according to the doctors, everything should recover, but basically right now, like the count is like a big question mark.
Got it. Because of the active chemotherapy you're on is reducing your sperm count. That
plus the fact that like in my mind, the surgery is like a traumatic event, right?
Yeah.
And so because like I couldn't walk for like 2 weeks.
Whoa.
And so